Near the end of my Champion Scroll videos, I've noticed that you cannot see the top left, so that you cannot see what items these items are when I have my mouse over them. So I decided to make this video so that I can talk about the items I have and where I use them and why. So first off, start with what each items are. There's roughly everything I have. A bit of everything I would use. So obviously this Armadyl armor. These three: the helmet, the chestplate, and the chainskirt. These by Mouth GE. This is the Completionist Cape. It's not readily available to most people, so anyone who follows this will probably have to use a different piece of equipment, such as like Soulwars Cape or Eva's Accumulator, or Alert in my case, in place of the Completionist Cape, because it requires 99 in all stats with 120 dungeoneering and a few other requirements. Here's Amulet of Ranging. It's just for 5 more ranging bonus compared to the Amulet of Fury. So if I don't need the prayer from the Fury, then I'll just use the Amulet of Ranging. I use broad tip bolts because it's cheap and I have a lot of them. Here's the chaotic crossbow. Provides 120 ranging. You see here 120, and attack speed rate's very slow, which I will then use rapid. Here's Unholy Book. You just get the unfinished book piece up the lighthouse and then attach the pages to it. Then get 8 to all stats. So this is useful for ranging. Here's gloves. It's gone after recipes for disaster. It provides very good stats, so I'll use this for pretty much any combat. Here's Snakeskin Boots. I have this instead of, say, the Ranger Boots because I don't have one, and it's only slightly more range bonus, so I don't really need it. So I'll just stick to this one. Here's the Onyx Ring imbued. You get the imbued part from getting 300 rank in mobilizing armies. Again, that would also take a long time, pretty long to get. So most people probably wouldn't have this. You can just use the regular form where instead of +8/+8, it's +4/+4. Here's the chaotic Maul. That's from Dungeoneer also. Provides a lot of strength and attack bonus. So this is very useful for things that need to be crushed or when canning things, and this provides a great amount of attack bonus. This is the Void Deflector, along with the other Void pieces of armor that I would use when, say, chinning mummies, because it provides the increased attack damage, so that it speeds up the kills. Here's Onyx Ring imbued, also another piece of mobilizing armies item. It gives +6 to everything pretty much, and it's very useful because it gives +6. I use this for a general all-around thing when I do combat, unless I want to use Berserker or Ring of Wealth. But in this case, I use this because it provides a decent amount of attack bonus, so that my cannoning attack bonus would be higher, and cannon hurts more. Here's Dragon Boots. 4+4 strength, and because it's for melee equipment. Proselyte. I use these two for when I use prayer, so that I can just keep more prayer, so it drains slower, and I can just stay there longer, need less potions. Slayer Helmet. I use this for when I am fighting Admiral Spectres. You cannot have any helmet but this or the face mask earmuff thing, or else you will cough in there and it won't be able to fight the Admiral Spectres. So I use this instead because it doubles as that and provides more defense. Here's the Fighter's Helmet. Here's the Fighter's Helmet. It provides +5 attack bonus, so that helps my cannon, so I use that. Here's Amulet of Fury. It gives strength and prayer and attack bonus. A good general round item. Okay, Rapier. Good for its speed, so it gets to stab really quickly and deals a great amount of damage. Red Chinchompa for chinning, like mummies. Dragon Defender, a great melee weapon, armor. Soulwars Cape for if you don't have accumulators, if it's alerted if you don't have it. And the Bandos armor for when you need defense or something, I guess. Okay, so the setup. this is Armadyl setup for ranging. I use this when I cannon monsters because it provides a large amount of range bonus, and increase more range bonus or attack bonus would mean their cannon's more accurate. So this is why I use this as opposed to having on Void, which in this case, this armor set I would use for chinning the mummies and chaos tunnels, because this Void piece armor would allow me to attack at with a greater max hit and possibly better accuracy. I use this for I only use this for pretty much when I use Chinchompa, because otherwise I'd use a cannon for other things where I'd range, because this has a much lower range bonus. Well, actually, for example, if I was using this, I'd have a much lower range bonus, so that my cannon does less damage, and that's why I would prefer using the Armadyl over Void. Next setup, let's go with, let's go to Amulet Spectres. Okay, this is the setup I use Amulet Spectres. These proselytes for prayer bonus, while I have a bunch of attack bonus for the cannon's accuracy and my own accuracy. The full Slayer helmets for the aberrants, but in general I'd be using this when meleeing monsters and using turmoil. If I don't use turmoil, then I probably have this setup on. And depending on the situation, I'll be using a Maul or the Rapier or the longsword, however situation warrants it to be.